Good morning and welcome to City Hall on this absolutely perfect day in Austin, Texas. I know this is what my role at the Chamber of Commerce in the past. This truly is a Chamber of Commerce day, so we couldn't have a better day to be here for the 6th Say Thanks Austin ceremony. And I will tell you that I've had the distinct privilege and honor to get to be a part of this for all of the previous ones. And so this truly is a morning that you will be inspired. You'll hear about different stories and different folks. And every time that we've done this, I walk away from here just kind of floating through and so grateful for the great folks that we have here in Austin and the absolutely inspirational, amazing things they do for our community. So my name is Bobby Jenkins, and I'm here to present the checks and certificates. And with me today will be Dave Fendrick with the Round Rock Express. Will help me do that. And of course, we have Mayor Steve Adler with us, and we'll introduce him in just a minute. What we want to do is we welcome all of the legends today, and of course our guests. We want to get to the main part of the ceremony, but I do want to share some important information with you. And one that's kind of one of these touch your heart pieces that happens. In the past year, unfortunately, we lost one of the true friends of the Legends ceremony this past year, Gabe Gethin, who is with KITV. He passed away this past year. Gabe lent his video production and his expertise to the Legends for several years, and we are sorry for his passing and at a loss for it, but we will continue to be ever so grateful for the wonderful contributions that Gabe has made to the entire ceremony and to the process. We really appreciate it. So this past year we had 9 folks became legends, and for the class of 2015, and that's why we're here today. We're here today to honor them and to say thank you to them. And between January 4th and 29th, all of Austin and people absolutely, actually worldwide participated in this Say Thank You process. And I will tell you that this whole thought process of saying thanks to people who've done these amazing things is really one of the things that absolutely touches my heart. So we're going to announce the amazing folks that received the most thank yous in this process. And what we're going to be doing is giving everybody a check that they will then be able to pay forward to their nonprofit of their choice that they've done most of their work with. And once again, to me, this is the other part that I think that makes the ceremony so absolutely special. And it is that whole pay forward concept. And so I think it's just what makes this a unique event. I also want to thank the folks here at City Hall and Julie Gossett and the rest of the staff for helping us make this ceremony possible. And I see now, and I was a little worried, okay, because I've done a lot of things with Earl Maxwell, right? And Earl Maxwell, you know, we've got a lot of legends in the ceremony here today that we're going to recognize. But we truly have only one Austin icon with us today. And Earl Maxwell, if you'll come up and say a couple of words to the crowd.
Thank you all for being here. This is always a great day to be alive and a great day to be in Austin. But what about February in Austin? This is amazing. I think we skipped winter this year. And knock on wood, we'll just slide into the spring. Well, as Bobby said, we've been doing this for several years. This is one of my favorite days of the year because this is an opportunity for us to recognize the young unsung heroes of Austin. And the stories you're going to hear today are just amazing. They all share one thing in common, and that's people who are giving back and people who are more interested in the greater good or the common good than their own interests. So thank you for being here. And really, this type of people that we're recognizing this year and in years past are the people who really make Austin a special place to live. And so I feel blessed to be a part of this, and I congratulate all of you. And I'll turn the program back to the man that I go to sleep with every night. Because on the 10 o'clock news, he's advertising for ABC Home and commercial. And then I wake up to him on KLBJ AM at 5 o'clock. So Bobby Jenkins is never far from me. We're not physically together. I want you to think we sleep. I'll turn it back over to Bobby. Thank you.
so much fun working with Earl on events like this because, quite frankly, you never know what Earl's going to say. But I will tell you, every time he gets that ABC plug in, I'm really happy. I always appreciate that. So now I have the absolute distinct honor and privilege to introduce our Mayor, Steve Adler. And I just want to tell the Mayor how much we appreciate him being here today as part of this ceremony. And understand that this is a statement of the kind of mayor that we have. He has always made this a priority to be here with us because this is what he knows this is important. He knows this really speaks to the culture of Austin and what truly does make Austin a special place. And he is very, very busy, but I think this is the kind of event that's not a lot of controversy on this one. So please welcome Mayor Steve Adler.
In my old life, a year ago, I used to be able to make those kind of jokes too, but if I made those jokes now, it's front page. This is something that I wanted to stop today to come down to. I have a staff upstairs that's working really hard on the state of the city address that we're giving tonight. Frankly, they didn't want me to come now, but this is important. I used to think that before I was in this position and had the view that you have in this position, I used to think that the government did the important small things in the community in terms of services, helping people moving things forward. And the community was really important because it could really fill in the gaps. And I have learned in no uncertain terms over the last year that it is the community that does the important things, and it's government that fills in the gaps. And that only happens when we have the all-stars within our community that do what you have done, what you continue to do, with a lot of time and a lot of effort. And if it means me stopping my staff upstairs for just a few moments in time, it is the least I can do to come down here and say thank you. There's no greater honor as mayor than being invited to be part of the ceremony that recognizes the Recognized Good Legends program. This is people who in their everyday lives are meeting the needs of my community and extending themselves in a way that not only addresses what we need to have done, but also in a way that serves as an example and sets a model for everybody else in the community. I want to thank Bobby Jenkins, ABC Homes, Commercial Services, Maxwell, the St. David's Foundation, David and Stress for the support that you give because these folks deserve recognition. They don't have to folks like you to step up and do that for the community. I'm proud of our city. I'm proud of Central Texas. But as you're aware, our communities and our city are continuing to change. One constant is that we seek out and find good in our community. In the last 6 years of this program, we highlighted that through, I think it has its Lighthouse Awards, its Ethics in Business and Community Awards, the Ethics in the Youth Education Program, recognize good, illustrates what it is that is best. I know that Austin generates a tremendous amount of good, unselfish acts and the unsung contributions of folks like the legends that are here today. Looking back over the last 5 years, I am pretty amazed and proud of the growth of the Recognized Legend program. Since this program started in March of 2010 with our first legend, Kay Hooch, the librarian of Gullick Elementary School, 54 legend ceremonies have honored 59 incredible members of our community, and each ceremony is special in its own way. In some of the ceremonies we have honored a non-profit. We've honored several husband and wife teams. And in turn, we look forward to honoring more of those now for 2016. As Bobby mentioned, this past January, we ran our Say Thanks campaign. The worldwide response has once again been terrific, with thank yous that have come in from 33 different countries, in fact, in 9 different languages, 47 states, 355 cities, with 111 of those being cities in the state of Texas. So I add my thanks to Legends, the people who energize their professional and personal network to get so many thank yous rolling in. And at this time, I want to honor the contributions of the class of 2015 and see what they have done to wow us. And by the way, you can read about all of the legends in our Say Thanks Austin programs. So I add my thanks to the organizations that hosted the ceremony of each of the legends, and let me run through them. Gordon Perez. Since being a volunteer for the L. Amistad Club in 1977, Gordon coordinated the distribution of over 1,200 scholarships totaling more than $1.2 million. We held his ceremony at the meeting of the L. Amistad Club at Allen R. Arnold Senior Center in Brownville. Bob Person. Bob, retired military officer, dedicated himself to the Girl Scouts of Central Texas and their program for the past 4 decades, teaching them values, life lessons, and teaching them to have fun. We honored Bob with a ceremony at the Episcopal Church of the Holy Spirit in Dripping Springs. Mike Leary, mentoring the same team of 15 underserved youth men for the past 6 years. Mike's incredible commitment to explore Austin has given them the gift, grit, curiosity, and optimism that have changed the course of their lives. The corporate offices of Backwoods Retail hosted the ceremony tonight. Donna Gunn. After witnessing firsthand the disturbing condition of the Maasai children in Tanzania, Donna launched a program, African Promise Village, and is taking it upon herself to turn lives around. Lakeways Ford Restaurant serves the venue for Donna's and so forth. George Gordon. Let George do it. Serves as this man's ongoing mantra. After decades of service spanning military and missionary work throughout Wild and Central Texas, with groups including Meals on Wheels, Heroes of the South, and Rotary Club of Georgetown, George has become treasured mentor to many individuals. And it was at the First United Methodist Church in Georgetown that George's service was hosted. Gil Awansi, his organization, Giggies and Friends. Gil, another military veteran, dedicated himself to training miniature horse to be ambassadors that have given comfort to more than 10,000 Christians. Some in the last hour of their lives, in assisted living and in other centers. We thank the Elcroft Assisted Living Facility in South Austin for hosting Gil's service. John McPherson, at 62 years old, John has transformed a 200 square foot community garden of the facilities of Imagine Park, East Austin, into a lush 2,000 square foot oasis, nurturing over 120 species of fruit and vegetables, which supplement about 400 meals every year for those who can on Imagine Park for meals and creative activities. And it was a studio of Imagine Park Austin, Johnson. Wanda Mills, never tiring. Wanda continues to serve as the capital area food bank in Texas. She started volunteering 12 years ago and has logged in more than 3,000 volunteer hours and worked with vital distribution efforts in food bank. Capital area food bank in South Austin was the first. And last but not least, Patty Larkin. Patty makes a profound impact on all blind children in Texas. And the lives of blind and visually impaired volunteerism, and a first of its kind, Elio, a student auxiliary alliance, to connect those students to their community for life. And we thank the Texas School for Blind and Visually Impaired for hosting this service. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our recognized good Legends class of 2020.
Thank you so much, Mayor. And now comes the time when we get to announce what all has happened with this class. And once again, remember, what we did is we asked each of the legends and the nonprofits that they work with to reach out via social media, their professional crowd, their friends, neighbors, family, whoever they had, and to have them go in and say thank you to them. And so we've tabulated those, and so now we're going to announce who received the most thank yous. The first 6 legends that we're going to introduce are going to receive a $500 pay-it-forward check. And once again, that pay-it-forward check is what they can then send to their nonprofit on their name, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful concept of paying it forward. Although they weren't the top 3, we're very pleased with the work that they've done and the incredible, incredible job that they've done to make Austin a better place. So what we'll do is we will start with the first one, and George, you guys will come up. So when I call your name, if you'll come up and shake hands with the mayor and Dave and Earl, and we'll get a quick photo op, and we appreciate it. All right, first is John McPherson, Art from the Streets. Next we have Gil Lewanski, Minis and Friends. Next we have George Lorigan, Rotary Club of Georgetown. Our next legend is Mike Leary, Explore Austin. Next we have Bob Hursley with Girl Scouts of Central Texas. Our next legend is Gordon Perez with the El Amistad Club. Okay, so now Our next legend received the third most thank yous and receives $1,500 to pay forward to their NPO. And the winner, the next legend is Wanda Mills, Cavallari. Our next legend received the second most thank yous from the voting period, and that will be a $2,500 check to pay forward to, and that is to Patty Robinson, all blank children. Okay, and so now we've got to point to the legend who received the most thank yous. And what this legend is going to receive is a check for $10,000 to pay forward to their nonprofit. And it's Donegan with African.
Let's see it.
Whoa.
Wow.
All right, as we close today, before we close, what we're going to do is take some official photos over here with the camera, and then if you want to take personal photos, come on up. We'll take all of those at that time after we get the official ones. Once again, as a member of the Recognize Good Board, I want to say how proud I am to be part of this organization, how grateful I am to all of the legends and all of the incredible nonprofits that they do their work for. It truly is a blessing to all of us to have you in this community, and we thank you for all of the great work that you do. But now you got to go to work, right? We've got to do this again next year. And I don't think there's anyone who's better at choosing somebody who's worthy than the people who have already been deemed to be so. So we ask that all of the legends this year, if you wouldn't mind helping us look for other people who are doing great work in the community, like each and every one of you are, and they will help comprise our next class. We're already working to put that group together, and I ask that of everybody in the crowd. We've got lots of great people out here, sitting here, and if you too would submit those names for us as we get started for the Legends class of 2017. So once again, I'm sure I want to thank our honorees this morning and tell them how much we appreciate it and how much we appreciate the work and that's all got into it. Please make sure that you go to Recognize Good, and this is the part I love to say. Go to recognizegood.org and tell the world about a person who changed your world, who has done something great for you. That's the beauty of Recognize Good, is finding people doing good things and thanking them like what we have done with these legends, these wonderful, wonderful folks today. So as we conclude the ceremony, I want to thank you for being here today. I want to thank the mayor for taking this time to be here, to be part of this ceremony. And once again, all of you legends, y'all are absolutely spectacular. And thank you for all that you've done.